Afternoon, everyone. It's about 3 o'clock here on the 25th of January on Saturday. Mark's been reading through the Gospel. He's now reading through the Gospel of John. Today he's going to be reading through John the 15th chapter. This chapter, Christ says that he's the vine and his Father is the husbandman. He also says that if you abide in me, I will abide in you. And he says he's the vine and we are the branches. And he says that this is my commandment, that you love one another as I've loved you. And greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. He also says, very importantly, in verse 16, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. A lot of people want to talk about how they accept Jesus Christ as their Savior and how they're believing on Christ is what brings them into the kingdom. Christ teaches something totally different than that. He says, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. And also he says, if the world hate you, know that it hated me before it hated you. So that means that he didn't choose every man in the world without exception. He says, I've chosen you out of the world. Therefore, the world of the reprobate, that's basically what he's saying, the world of the reprobate hates you because you've been chosen out. That's why they hate the doctrine of predestination so much, is because they want to think they have a hand in their own salvation. It says, he that hated me hated my Father also. He says, when the Comforters come, whom I will send to you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth which proceedeth from the Father, he shall testify of me. And ye shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning. So I'm going to turn this over to Mark and have him read this entire chapter. Christ continues to teach the doctrine of election in this chapter by saying that you have not chosen me, I have chosen you. And you don't hear a lot of people talking about the truth of that gospel. They rather concoct a false doctrine of free will and try to teach that.
John chapter 15. I am the true vine. My Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. Every morning that branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth that it may bring forth more fruit. Now you're clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you, as a branch cannot bear itself fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. No more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For me ye can do nothing. If a man abideth not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Here is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so ye shall be my disciples. As the Father hath loved me, so I have loved you. Continue ye there in my love. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my commandments, and abide in his love. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends, if you do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that you should go forth and bear much forth fruit, that your fruit should remain. Whosoever shall ask my Father in my name, it may be given you. These things I command you, that you love one another. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. You were of the world will love his own, but because you were not of the world, I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If you have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. All these things will they do unto you for my Father's sake, because they know not him that sent me. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not yet sinned, but now yet their sin now remains. He that hateth me hateth my Father alone. If I had not done among them the works which no other man did, they have not sinned, but now they have both seen the hate of me and my Father. This cometh to pass, the world might be fulfilled that is written in their law. They hated me without a cause. But when the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth which proceedeth from the Father, he shall testify of me. It also shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the very beginning. Okay, it's time.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Okay, I hope you all have a great weekend. We'll probably take tomorrow off on the devotional and on the reading, and then come back on Monday.